So I come from a very conservative Marwadi family.
What is that conservative?
ஊருக்குள்ள போய் காட்டு பாருங்க.
கன்சர்வேட்டிவ்னா ஜீன்ஸ் போடக்கூடாது, பசங்கிட்ட பேசக்கூடாது, காலேஜ்னா என்ன கேர்ள்ஸ்க்கு காலேஜ் கிடையாது.
And someday a girl will be like, okay, super soft, calm and happy. And some other day நம்ம போய் அதே மென்டாலிட்டி தான் இருப்பாங்க அப்ரோச் பண்ணா தெரியலங்க யார்
வெளிய போங்கடா ஐயோ ராஸ்கல்களா.
Because ஈவன் என்ன நினைக்கிறாங்கன்னா நம்ம போறோம், we have to make that place beautiful, we have to decorate that place.
Correct.
And then we have to leave.
Even management is completely a different concept. A part of it is vendor.
മനസ്സിലായോ?
The boys are generally be lazy.
You are also like that?
No, every boys I'm top of it.
அங்கடா நிக்கறான் வர்க்கீஸ்.
You look around, a girl is seen in a very soft way, there's someone to be protected, to be taken care of. அந்த பொண்ணே உங்க வீட்டு வேலை பாப்பா, வெயிட் எல்லாம் தூக்குவா, அது வேற விஷயம். அப்போ ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்றதுக்கு யாருமே இல்ல.
Yeah, she is correct.
What it is like to be together, like we have to be in the same mentality, or you know, it's opposite force attracts.
இப்பதான் பிரைட் ஆரம்பிச்சா.
Me and my husband, we studied in same school and we share a same birth date, that is 18 June 1991.
That's great, man.
Yeah, so I'm 2 hours elder to him, that's all.
ஏன்பா அசிஸ்டன்ட் டைரக்டர் இந்த மாதிரி எழுத கத்துக்கங்கப்பா.
A woman, a girl who has come to a new city and started a business. அது எப்படி இருந்துச்சு?
ஆரம்பிக்கலாங்களா?
Today I'm very much excited. ரொம்ப சூப்பர் எக்ஸைட்டட்னு சொல்லலாம். ஏன்னா the first ஒரு woman entrepreneur நம்ம ஷோக்கு வந்திருக்காங்க. So I'm very proud to host her, and it's none other than Miss Priyanka. Actually அவங்க பிராண்ட் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it's events by Priyanka. They are talk of town சொல்லலாம். ஒரு பெஸ்ட் ஈவெண்ட் பிளானர்னா நான் சொல்லலைன்னா இவங்கள தான் சொல்லுவேன், மிஸ் பிரியங்கா மேம். அண்ட் ஸோ வித்தவுட் எனி ஃபர்தர் அடோ லெட் மீ ஜஸ்ட் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பிரியங்கா மேம். வெல்கம் டு த ஷோ மேம்.
Thank you so much.
எனக்கு உங்களை பற்றி நிறைய தெரியும், அண்ட் வி ஹேவ் அ கிரேட் பாண்டிங். நிறைய ட்ராவல் பண்ணியிருக்கோம், நிறைய எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் இருக்குது. பட் நான் உங்களை பற்றி சொல்கிறத விட நீங்கள் சொன்னீங்கன்னா எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பெஷலாக இருக்கும். ஸோ பேசிக்கலி இங்கே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் வந்து இந்த ஷோவோடது, who you are?
So my name is Priyanka Prithviraj. Why Prithviraj? My husband's name is Prithviraj. So I am born and brought up in Rajasthan. And this is one story that is I always tell to people, because born and brought up there, I am married here to a South Indian family. So that is something, a very turning point in my life. I came here, started my business, and yeah, now as an entrepreneur, that is my first personality that I want to show to people. And thank you so much for calling me here.
It's all right. So what made you to choose business? ஏன்னா பிஸ்னஸ் வந்து ஒரு லாட் ஆஃப் ஒர்க், ரொம்ப ஒர்க் இருக்கும். ஆனால் நீங்கள் வந்து ஈஸியாக சூஸ் பண்ணி ஜாலியாக செஞ்சுட்ருக்கீங்க. பட் வாட் மேட் யூ டு சூஸ் தட் பிஸ்னஸ்?
See, I'll tell you, I am a Marwadi.
Okay.
People will know from this word itself. Madus, Marwadi, Baniya. So we don't choose business. Business itself chooses us. Because it's in our blood, if you
DNA.
can say. Yeah. We generate business, we generate jobs, especially for the families. So it was always in my head. When I grew up, I saw my family, appa, tata, avanga ellame
business தான் பண்றாங்க.
Yeah. Everyone is into business. I think generation to generation, everyone is in the business. And in my family, I'm the first girl to get into business.
Okay.
After breaking like 4 to 5 generations. So I'm the one who's doing it. So yeah, it's in blood. This is something we see, we eat, we breathe, we sleep with.
Business.
Yes.
Okay.
Purely.
So business in there. So அது were your parents supportive, like business பண்ண போறீங்க தெரிஞ்சோடனே இல்ல we are in a type of family where women should not do business?
So that's a very tricky one. So I come from a, again, very conservative Marwadi family.
Okay.
I didn't even go to college.
What is that conservative?
See, conservative na jeans போடக்கூடாது, பசங்கிட்ட பேசக்கூடாது, காலேஜ்னா என்ன கேர்ள்ஸ்க்கு காலேஜ் கிடையாது. You do your school, then you go for private exams, that's all. Career-na என்ன, job-na என்ன, நீங்க எதுக்கு காசு சம்பாதிக்கணும். You're supposed to be in kitchen, take care of the family and like that.
Kids.
Yeah, I have come from that family background. So அங்கே நான் நினச்சா பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணால் கஷ்டம். So the best thing what happened to me was getting married.
Love.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So அதுதான் the most turning point in my life, and from there I grew up. So that's the best thing that has happened to me.
So the love வந்து லவ்னால பிஸ்னஸ் நடந்துச்சா இல்லை பிஸ்னஸ்னால லவ் நடந்துச்சா? What's the story?
அது ஒரு தனி track.
Okay.
Business, yes, my family, my husband is very supportive. So they know that I'm talented and they are very proud of me. So that is like, how to say, the big hype of my life. When I do something now or event panna, they are my audience and they are the one who are very proud of me. They tell to 100 of people, you know, my daughter-in-law is doing this. So that is something, you know, always boosts you up. And love happened. That's a very different story. So I used to live in Coimbatore.
Okay.
So basically I'm not from Coimbatore, but here we were for like 10 years. So my basic schooling has been done here.
Before the marriage, childhood days.
Childhood. So till my class 6 na inga da irundha. My dad and my periyappa, they used to have a business here. Then due to some issues we went back. So there was a long gap. Me and my husband, we studied in same school and we share a same birth date, that is 18 June 1991.
That's great, ma'am.
Yeah, so I'm 2 hours elder to him. That's all. So that one memory alone we have from our school, that, you know, remember nama ore birthday share pandro. We used to give chocolates everywhere. So that was one thing.
That connection acha, like.
That connection started from Facebook again. Cut to 10 years later when Facebook was so much trending. Like, for our generation, Facebook was the Instagram of that time.
Yeah.
So it started and he pinged me that you remember from school this and that. He says that I am the one who sent him friend's request, but I don't agree to that. He only sent.
No girls agrees to this.
Like whatever.
Like, they want boys to do all the stuff.
Obviously.
But-
Take some effort.
Actually, the girls are one who is making the boy to do. That's actually reality. I found after so many research.
Yeah.
But-
Once you get into 30s, you'll know the reality of how a woman handles you. You're not the one who's handling them. They are the one who's handling
Boys'
you.
mentality is basically we are the one who is doing everything. Anna,
See,
but the reality is,
பசங்களுக்கு எப்பவுமே அந்த ஈகோ பூஸ்டப்பே இருக்கணும் இல்ல, நீங்க தான் எல்லாமே செய்றீங்க, நீங்க தான் எல்லாமே, but it's the woman who is doing everything. She doesn't comes out. அவ்வளவுதான்.
so women basically have that business mentality because ஒரு பையனே அட்ராக்ட் பண்ண தெரிஞ்சவங்களுக்கு கஸ்டமர் அட்ராக்ட் பண்ண முடியாது.
அது இருக்கும். So like cut to, we started chatting on Facebook. We knew each other at that time till we got married. 8 years it was. So all chatting. We never met.
Okay.
Only one time we met during the 8 years of whole friendship, dating period was in Bangalore. That's all. Then cut to, he was like, I want to marry you. I'm like, no, not at all. It's not even possible. Hey, எங்க ஊர்ல எல்லாம், but he was like, no, it's you or no one. Then அதே கொஞ்சம் love torture, நீங்க பசங்க பண்ணுவீங்கல்ல,
That's great.
I'll kill myself, I can't live without you, this and that. But somewhere I loved him a lot. I think there was a time where he was the only one. Surrounded everything, he was the only one. So I took the risk of my life. I told in my family and it was almost like a bloodshed situation. முடியவே முடியாது அந்த மாதிரி. But it took 1.5 years for my family to process and they were like, Seri, okay, if this is the one, we'll get you married. So we got married in COVID time. High time, this was, lockdown was going on. So he and his father, they flew down to Bikaner to get me from there. Bikaner is a district in Rajasthan.
Okay.
See, many people don't know. That's why I come from another small town called Nokha. So Bikaner is the nearby big district for us.
It's a new term for us, ma'am.
Yes, see, I'm bringing it on the map.
Yeah. New places explored.
Yeah, so from there I came here 2020. All the journey started. I didn't knew a word of Tamil at that time. Family was new, culture was new, all the religion, everything. I think 6 to 8 months it took me to process everything. Then I was like, okay, ipo emotional irukka vena, I should get down to work and, you know, getting things done. So that's how I learned Tamil first. Then I started my business by 2021. Then rest is journey, history, yes.
Okay. So like இது வந்து business entrepreneur இல்ல, it's a like it's a journey of a person தான் இந்த whole idea of the podcast is.
Yes.
So marriage, love இதெல்லாம் முன்னாடி அந்த childhood days அந்த school timeல சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல, அந்த timeல who is Priyanka?
See, so Priyanka is basically a stage person, I'll tell you very honestly. I used to love to host. So stage and mic was my thing. School annual functions la, sports day la, veetla, like I come from a North Indian family, so you know the wedding is like an extended affair. You have 7 days wedding, you're hosting things and you know so much stuff
Dancing.
is going on. Yeah, so I'll be the one nada ella kittiyum enna dance pannanum, enna themes vekkணும் adha ella solli kudupen. So that thing was like a passion for me from then.
Okay.
And I'm a very emotional and family person also. So இது எல்லாமே கலெக்டிவா was my personality at that time. when there comes for family, for my mother or for my friends, I'll be the one who will be there for them always. Arranging stuff, being their emotional support, being their support always, that you have a back seat, I'll do it for you. So that helped me in my entrepreneurship journey also. So that's all event is about.
Okay.
This is what I want to project and bring to Coimbatore, that our clients and customer, they are family. You have a chill time, we'll take care of all your things and all your worries. So,
actually there is a misconception of the events, because event என்ன நினைக்கிறாங்கன்னா, நம்ம போறோம், we have to make that place beautiful, we have to decorate that place.
Correct.
And then we have to leave. Once it is all done, we have to leave.
I'll tell you one thing, people don't understand here and can't blame them, because it's just 10 years before all this concept have come.
Events
Before it was just making things done and go. Now there is event manager, there are services. இப்போ கூட நிறைய பேர் வந்து they will be like, even a DJ, like no offense, but even the person who's putting the chairs also, they'll do, we are doing events. No, it's not. Event management is completely a different concept. A part of it is vendor. So those are vendors. I am also one of the vendor to my client. So if we work together, I want to give them an experience where we are there taking care of the things. If things are falling apart, we are there to take care of it, make things done. So adana main. Here the concept is still new. People will get their things done and go. They don't know what is happening in the event. They are not connecting with the client, with the crowd. They are not having the happy time. They are missing the expression on the faces of the client. Decor pannittu, they'll be very happy. So that gives a appreciation to us also. So for me, that is very important.
But here the culture is different, I think.
Yeah.
Here basically we have a big family in south, down south. அங்கே ஃபேமிலியில் ஒரு பெரிய ஆள் ஒருத்தங்க இருப்பாங்க. லைக் நம்ம இப்போ என்ன பண்ணாலும் அவங்களோட அப்ரூவல் தாண்டி எதுவும் பண்ணக்கூடாது.
கரெக்ட்.
ஸோ அவங்க வந்து பேசிக்கலி they'll be too old. அவங்க கிட்ட போய் இந்த ஈவென்ட் சொன்னால் they won't understand.
See, same in my family. My பெரியப்பா, he is the one who does everything. My bade papa. So அவங்கக்கிட்ட when we said, we are into this business, doing this event and all, even I can do that. அதில் பெரிய விஷயம் இருக்குது, நாங்கள் பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கோம். And he is right. At that time, family was very intrigued, they were together, ella ore oorla irupanga. When the city culture started, people started moving here and there, and God knows why people are so busy. I have no idea with that. When people say they are very busy, I'm like, how come you're busy?
Because of the financial pressure.
God knows what is it, but families are not participative as they were before. ஒரு கல்யாணம் இருந்தா like 1 month before everyone will be here. ஊர்ல இருப்பாங்க, இது நடக்குது அது நடக்குது, ஷாப்பிங், all the talking with the vendors, everything family used to do. Now no one has that time. That's how we are in the scene. So we are the chacha, mama, the family of the client. சரி, நாங்களே பார்த்துக்கிறோம். So that's how it works.
Actually, can you give a definition of what is event management? ஏன்னா because basically I am into that photography industry or something like that. அப்போ என்கிட்ட வந்து நிறைய பேர் கேட்கும்போது நான் ஒரு ஈவெண்ட் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணோம், அந்த மாதிரி தான் நிறைய பேர் வராங்க. ஸோ through this podcast, I want to give a insight about what is event management. What is exactly an event management?
See, in my experience, what I can say is creating moments, creating an experience. It's all events, that's all. Even someone is dying on their last day, when rituals are going on, when stuff are going on, even that we consider as an event, because something is happening there, some memory is there. So if we are giving a good service, good experience, அது அவங்களுக்கு இருக்கணும். சரி, அந்த emotional momentல கூட someone was there to take care of the thing. ஏன்னா you'll have to please the society all the time. That's the pressure. Even if someone is dying also, யாருமே அங்கே டீயே வைக்கல, சேர்ஸே வைக்கல, நாங்கள் எங்கே போய் உட்காருது, அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட்ஸே இல்லை. That's one thing is there.
இல்லை, இந்தியாவில் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் more than arranging stuff, people will think that எனக்கு நீ ரெஸ்பெக்ட் கொடுக்கல, எனக்கு மரியாதை கொடுக்கல.
Exactly.
See, I am the important person in the family.
But when you're like too high and happy, when you're too low and sad, என்ன நடக்குது நமக்கு தெரியாது. At that time, for us it is important to create an experience for people who are coming. So that is all about events. And what our motive is, like creating, like making spaces into moments. ஒரு சின்ன ஹால் இருக்கு, ஒரு சின்ன வால் இருக்கு, how we turn into a decor, how we turn into a photographic frame, that once the client sees the photo, he'll remember, yeah, I had a good time there. So for me, that is the definition of an event.
So there is one film called Aa Kalyanam. Hindila Band Baja Bharat னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So அந்த படத்தில் சொல்லுவாங்க there is a lot of struggle behind starting an event management. படிக்கணும், கற்றுக்கணும், we have to assist someone, அந்த மாதிரிலாம் நிறையா இருக்குது. ஸோ உங்கள் ஸ்டோரி எப்படி இருந்துச்சு? லைக் எப்படி இந்த ஃபீல்டுக்குள்ளே வந்தீங்க?
See, from childhood I had that interest. நானே அது பண்ணணும். And I'll tell you very honestly, Band Baja Bharat is the movie that always gives you the dream. இது இப்படி தான் நடக்கும். சுத்தமாக அது கிடையாது. You see that movie, you put it in the shelf, அவ்வளோதான். ஏன்னா when you come to reality on the ground, it's much difficult. It's very difficult because 100 of things are coming together. Although if you do a wedding, done, that's all. So you have to keep your mind pace other than your attire and beauty. Adu nadakave nadakadu. There will be a juda here, your pimples will be showing up, you'll be tanning, you'll be putting some sports shoes, loose t-shirt, and you'll be running around. So that is the reality, to be honest. But assisting someone, it helps. Nowadays getting educated, it helps. ஏன்னா நிறைய technicality வந்துருச்சு when it comes to event management. I didn't know the word something called guest hospitality, logistics, what is vendor management, client servicing. These are so many departments. Artist management. Yeah. So first it was like put a tent, put a table chair, and that's the event. Put a stage, wooden DJ and decoration will come. Now it has become beyond that. So I lived in Surat for a year and I took a diploma course on event management. First I was like, Seri, okay, because it was just for a time pass. I had some time and I was not getting married, things were not happening. So I was like, okay, let's get into this. We'll try for 6 months and I'll come out.
So இது வந்து when you are in the love, அப்போ நடந்தது?
That love phase, when I was like, I'm not able to figure out what to do with my life, that phase was going on. Once you enter, then you come to know that, oh my God, there are so many things. So we started with one-day events. Then they gave us how to handle birthday parties. Last was wedding. So I bagged my first destination wedding. I assisted a company called Avsar Events in Surat. So that was a lifetime experience. And the first destination was Goa. Amazing property, but the hectic work. So we were given hospitality desk. So what is hospitality? Basically, it comes from the hotel culture. If you're having a set of guests who are coming, and obviously the client is not that much available because they are having thousands of things going on. So we are the one who help with the room check-ins, check-out, avங்களுக்கு guide பண்ணுவோம் how the event is going to be, explaining them the show flow, explaining them the venue. So that is the whole desk. So we were in Holiday Inn of Goa. Beautiful property.
Big hotel.
Yes.
It's a resort.
Yeah, it's a very big resort.
Okay.
And 3 days I was only on the help desk. I couldn't even see the venue. I didn't even go to the beach. அவ்வளோ வேலை இருந்துருச்சு. Then it struck me that shit, this is the reality. This is the reality when you get to do events. It's not Band Baja Bharat. It's not La La Land, you know.
Not a fantasy
you
world.
meet guys and you fall in love and events are going on. No, none of the shit happened.
Band Baja Bharat, they'll start in a lakh and then the next few months they'll go to crores.
They in a movie span you can't show that much journey, but it happens to many people. People have been very successful, and there are some dumb people also who come into this business. Events தானே பண்ணிக்கலாம், ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, இது என்ன பெரிய விஷயம் இருக்கு. They break the market and they don't get success also. So that is also one other side of events. In my time also I have started working here. So till 2021 COVID also hit. So it was a big backlash for everyone, especially the service industry and event industry. People were begging that please get married in a decent way so that we can earn. People were getting married on terrace in their home itself. Just imagine, because one event industry, it leads to so many other industries. There is food, there is furniture, there is decor, there is cleaning, music going on. From hardware to software, everything is related to event these days.
And a lot of people will get employed. Our families,
exactly.
Salaries.
People have to move back. Work illa. People were doing with 100 number of wedding. 100 பேர் தான வராங்க, எங்களுக்கு பெரிய டெக்கரேஷன் வேணாம், அந்த அளவுக்கு போயிட்டாங்க. So that was a big backlash. So then when it all came to track, when we started our work also, I started my work with a small balcony decor.
Okay.
I did it for like 2000 something.
So this was before COVID?
No, just when I started my company. After the COVID, 2021, we started our company. So then I came to know, when you start your brand, what is the struggle? When you assist someone, things are a little easy. It's tough because someone's expectations are not you. So அந்த திட்டு தான் நீங்க தான் வாங்க போறீங்க. ஒரு வேலை நடக்கலனா they don't even see anyone. The juniors are the one who get everything. So that is like something very different, but assisting always helps you. You know from where to go after this. Ipo நம்ம ஒரு experience illama if we start a company, it takes a lot of time for you to gather the experience and get things done. So I always basically suggest to youngsters whosoever asks me, akka eppadi pannalam idu ma'am eppadi pannalam, I will like go to someone, work for a year or at least 6 months, then you start your own brand. ஏன்னா your time, your effort, அப்போதான் கொஞ்சம் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் that what are your limitations and what you can do with your things. That helps a lot.
Actually வெளில இருந்து பார்க்கும்போது எல்லாமே ஈஸியா தெரியும், பட் உள்ள போனாதான். You
also approached me in that way that ma'am I want to work in event.
Because
then
when I saw you were like so colorful. இல்ல எனக்கு இருந்துச்சு because I want to get into events and media, like
yes,
these are my wish list.
We have worked for like 4 to 5 events.
Yeah. More than like now it's more than 4 to 5 events, but like we have a long year journey something like that. So நான் பார்க்கும்போது you were like so colorful. ஏன்னா basically in Coimbatore, South Indian, they are also colorful, but
no offense, but seriously you people are very sober.
Yeah,
very like
no
black, white and green avlodha because of the flowers and everything. That's all.
It's because artists we can't like இது நல்லா இல்லன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது, but in my fantasy world I want to be more colorful because I grown up.
No, I'm not telling in the wrong way, but you guys are very well behaved all the time. I'm like how?
With all manners and
too much So, I can't be.
Because basically I studied in a Gujarati school. So altogether when I saw you, it perfectly matched my taste. வேலை செஞ்சா இவங்க கூட வேலை செய்யணும், இவங்க கிட்ட அசஸ் பண்ணும் அந்த மாதிரி. So another then I approached you and you were like okay.
What was your perception for events and how it changed then?
Yeah, basically I thought what is events is basically you do the decors and say people okay my work is done, give my payment, I'll go. அந்த மாதிரி தான் இருந்துச்சு. When I assisted you for the first event, you were like the helping hospitality.
I think I was giving you set of works also.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do this, then you come with the camera. I'll be doing
and
this.
I was saying ma'am I'm a photographer. So basically what I really astonished is you were like in your big tees, that joggers and the shoe எல்லாம் போட்டு இங்க ஓடுவீங்க அங்க ஓடுவீங்க, அது பண்ணுவீங்க, பலூன் வெண்டர் கூட பேசுவீங்க, அந்த டெக்கர் கூட பேசுவீங்க, இது எல்லாமே பண்ணுவீங்க. ஒன்ஸ் all thing is done, set it up, நீங்க போவீங்க 5 minutes and you will be like Deepika Padukone or Katrina Kaif.
You can edit this later. My laugh.
It's good. நான் பாப்பேன் யாரா இது. See, on the first event I couldn't recognize you. Is that you or someone else who is...
See, self-made businesses are like this only. You're the boss, you're the worker, you're the valakar, whatever they say. Then you are turned into the boss again, Cherry. You have a personality to show. Like I always tell when you're doing a business, especially in today's time, you are the brand. You're selling yourself, you're showcasing yourself. That is very important. So if I'm still in that zone, people will be like, okay, someone. Now when I'm dressed up, when I put formals, I feel very confident. And it's very rare people do in Coimbatore.
Because they're
very rare. No, they don't even show up to the client. So வேலை முடிஞ்சு நாங்க கிளம்புறோம் அவ்வளவுதான். Very rare if someone is very close to that client, அப்போதான் அவங்க கொஞ்சம் effort எடுப்பாங்க to be in the function as a guest அவ்வளவுதான். So I make that effort that I want to make a statement with my clothes, how I talk, how I attend the people. So that helps a lot.
Actually it's also a proud moment for the clients also. Clients வந்து okay எப்படி நான் பண்ணேன் பாத்தியா.
No, people they show இவங்க தான் எங்க event planner. So that is something even if 2 people are turning their head and seeing you, that helps. Now imagine you going in a t-shirt and you going in a formal shirt. நமக்கே அந்த ஒரு கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் வரும் இல்ல. When you're dressed up better, it works a lot, especially in our industry. When you're there always, when 100 of people are seeing your face, your brand there, your work there, that is very important.
So அந்த hospitality வந்து நான் உங்ககிட்ட தான் பார்த்தேன் நினைக்கிறேன். See, I have been in many events, I have been worked with like lot of event managers, but you are the one who like put so many efforts on hospitality. ஏன்னா நீங்கள் வருவீங்க, ஈவன் அங்கே ஒருத்தர் சும்மா சுற்றி இருந்தாலும் லைக் யூ கோ தேர் அண்ட் யூல் பி லைக் ஆஸ்கிங் சார் வாட் யூ வாண்ட் எனி ஹெல்ப் அந்த மாதிரி கேட்குறீங்க. ஸோ அந்த தாட் எப்படி வந்துச்சு, லைக் மோர் தென் ஈவன் டெக்கார்ஸ் அண்ட் மணி?
Plus this comes from my family.
Okay.
Because I come from a very big Marwadi joint family where when a wedding is going on, everyone is there. Even the neighbors, the faraway relative, everyone is there. So it's very important for you to ask them. enna venu, all okay, are you comfortable with? So that helps me a lot. I have grown up with my grandparents, my badi papa, badi mummy. We all siblings have been together, my parents and my father especially. He's like the most hospitable person I have ever seen. If you want one thing, he'll keep 10 options for you. Enna venu paathukonga eduthukonga. He'll be like that. If you want a tea, he'll make sure you get the hottest tea, the tasty tea with 4 biscuit options. So he's that type of guy. So that helped me a lot with that. So that's how this hospitality whole thing comes. It's an inbuilt character, I can say, but it comes with time. When you meet so many people, உங்களுக்கே அது தோணும். சரி சும்மா யாரோ கெஸ்ட் இங்கங்க சுத்துறாங்க, உங்களுக்கு தெரியல என்ன பண்றது, how to enter, where is the venue, where they are supposed to sit, we can help them out. So that helps a lot.
And இதுல the special mention என்னன்னு சொல்றேன்னா, now you are being so comfortable in Coimbatore. Like you own the place.
Yes.
அந்த மாதிரி யூ ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் ரோமிங். நான் பார்க்கும்போது ஓகே இப்போ இல்லை மேம் சீரியஸாக நான் கோயம்புத்தூர்ல லைக் ஐ born and brought up here. ஆனால் எனக்கு கூட அந்த கம்ஃபர்ட் வரல, இது ஏன் ஊர் அப்படின்னு சுத்துற மாதிரி. பட் யூ ஆர் லைக் ஓகே யூ ஆர் born somewhere in north. அங்கேருந்து
I'll tell you, these people from north, they have this character. I always tell my husband also that, you know, you guys are so conservative and so like சரி நமக்கு இவ்வளோ போதும், நம்ம மக்கள் இருந்தால் போதும், அவ்வளோதான். We go anywhere, we just, how to say, we are like water. Whatever form you put or where, even on the floor, we are just getting everywhere. Like Hindi, they say, raita phailna. So we are like that type of people. We are everywhere. So, and that helps in my business also. So why shouldn't I do that?
So normally, even I have that mindset. இப்போ என்னன்னா நான் ஒருத்தக்கிட்ட போய் பேசுனா அவங்க என்ன நினச்சிப்பாங்க, will they think bad or will they not respond? அந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு ஒரு நிறைய கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வரும் நான் ஒருத்தங்கிட்ட பேசுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி. ஐ டோன்ட் நோ இட்ஸ் அ சவுத் இந்தியன் மென்டாலிட்டி ஆர் மை மென்டாலிட்டி, பட் வாட்ஸ் யுவர் மென்டாலிட்டி ஆன் தட்? இப்போ நீங்கள் போறீங்க ஒரு தேர்ட் பர்சன் கூட நார்மலாக பேசுறீங்க.
This comes from our teenage trauma.
Okay.
What I have gone through, I can tell you. At that time, people will see you in a very different lens. இவ்வளோதான் பேசணும், இவ்வளோ பேசக்கூடாது, ஏன் நீ அவ்வளோ ஜாஸ்தி பேசுகிற, why are you laughing so much? This happens to everyone. In today's time, it has become very normalized. ஏன்னா people are getting offended on everything. Black na black சொல்லக்கூடாது, குண்டுனா குண்டா சொல்லக்கூடாது. There is racism and ageism and many things are coming. In our time, there was nothing. People used to make fun of you like anything. அப்போ நம்ம ரொம்ப கான்ஷியஸ் ஆயிடுவோம். Should we open up to someone or not? So that அந்த ஏஜோட பிரேக் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா that is good. Then you are everywhere. But if it stays with you, it's very difficult for you to talk to people. That has happened to many people. Now, at least, it's normalizing. People are talking about it. Illada, however you are very good, you're special, you're out there, be confident. So that is something that we didn't get in our time. But I think in today's time, when we see people with social media and there are like mental health talk are going on, so that helps a lot. But for me, I think my 30s has made me more comfortable. You don't give a damn once you turn 30. போகட்டும் அந்த மாதிரி ஆயிரும். I am the one. If this is my space, if I get a smile from a person, I'll be there to talk. I talk with auto wala. I learned my basic Tamil from auto wala only.
Actually, here in South, auto drivers are good teachers. They'll teach you about everything.
Yeah.
This is about the city, the culture, the history and everything.
And I came across some very good auto people. They knew that I don't know Tamil, so they will be laughing at me. மேம் உங்கள் தமிழ் கொஞ்சம் ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கு, தெரியாதுப்பா எப்படி பேசுறது. பட் தே வர் வெரி ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல். அண்ட் ஐ யூஸ் டு ஒர்க் ஃபார் 6 months. I worked with a company here, one event management company here. So that helped me a lot. So when you break that line, no, Seri, we are good. There are some good people who are there to appreciate you. Then you are everywhere. You can talk to people and it makes you feel very comfortable, you know. It's best part to talk to strangers. You discover so many things. You discover so many things about you. Until and unless I started talking to so many people, I didn't know that I can talk and have a good conversation and memories with so many people. So it's a discovery. This is how we also met and we connected so much.
Clients are turning into families.
That's a good thing, no?
So இது ஓகே, இஃப் இட் கம்ஸ் அவுட் இன் அ பாசிட்டிவ் வே இட்ஸ் ஓகே. ஆனால் நம்ம போய் பேசுகிறோம், அவங்க ப்ராப்பராக ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் பண்ணல, இல்லை நம்மக்கிட்டே ஒரு மாதிரி லைக் ரூடாக பிஹேவ் பண்ணுறாங்க, அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சினாரியோ நடந்திருக்கா?
ஆயிருக்கு.
So what is that worst experience or worst memory?
Like my work wise, like I said, I have worked in an event company. I didn't know Tamil also. So my whosoever boss, they were like, talk in Tamil to this particular person or client.
Okay.
They were on my head and they were like, talk. I'm like, I don't know. And that guy is someone very big guy, you know. And I thought it was like making fun of me. because they knew it. I'm new in the city. I'm new for the work. I have no idea with whosoever that guy is. Later on, they called in front of me to that guy, and we have just a new staff. She doesn't know much. You could have just told that she's new in the city. She's still learning the language. We are really sorry if she spoke anything wrong to you. Instead of that, they just told that she doesn't know much. That was something like, shit, I can't let this happen to me. So I took some time. I came out of that company. I was like, no,
Actually,
people
it's
can't treat
not
me
a
like that.
Good organization or something.
Yeah, not at
because
all.
a good organization should not, let down its employees or something like that.
And someone, when you're new to the city, you don't know anything. What the fuck is going on? You have no idea. Your life is just going on. You don't know the language. At the end of the day, you're crying. Life le Tamil theriyalena ennada panna porom. How will I survive here? That phase, it's very tough. So when people give you a tough time, I personally believe it's very rare that I fight back or raise my voice. I don't, feel that much important to put my energy to such people. You just move back.
Ignore.
One person, you'll get 100 of people are there who are so good to you. Better to focus on them, no? It will energize your work. It will double your creativity. That's how it works.
So there is this two things which I called you for this podcast. One is like how to be an event management or something, how to run this kind of a business in this city. And the second thing is a girl who has come to a new city and started a business. அது எப்படி இருந்துச்சு? Like, is it
my
possible?
first basic journey, I'll start with the second question of yours,
Okay.
which is how a girl survived in this city. Like I said, 6 to 8 months were very tough because I got married to a South Indian family, Chettiar family. At least my in-laws were touchwood. They were like so lenient. They are not even that much strict with religion and rituals and everything. So they gave my space. But I had to learn the language. I think in Tamil I knew only 2-3 words. That was Tanni, Vanakkam and something like that. That's all. But my mother-in-law supported a lot. She was like, okay, she will start bit by bit with English. And my husband Prithviraj was very supportive. He will translate to me. My father-in-law, he was trying to speak to me in Hindi so that I'll be comfortable. Even Pao, he didn't know that one full sentence also. Still, he will try to figure out a conversation with me. So those small moments were very helping for me, They didn't put the pressure that, oh God, this girl doesn't even know anything, how to teach her. They were very patient with me. So that made me very comfortable.
Someday this girl will learn.
I think they knew it from first day itself that she's one of us and she'll do it. They never gave me the tough time. She's coming from a different community, different language, different space, because the image of Marwadis here is little different in South Indians. They're like, those people are very proudy, and we are like, whatever.
Royal family.
A little bit.
Yeah, okay.
But that helped me a lot to gain the confidence that I can figure out things here. Then I started learning Tamil. I used to go to YouTube channels and start writing notes that how to tell this sentence, how to tell that sentence. Then cut to, I think, July I came here, July 2020 it was, and September I joined the job. I was like, I can't sit at home, it will just make me mad only. I went out and I started doing the work. That 6 months again, I couldn't survive there because language was new, the work pressure was really weird. There was no work because of COVID. And I was sitting only on the desk doing nothing. So my creativity was not used also. I didn't like that. I was like, no, this can't happen. I came out, I took a 2 months break, and March, again one more lockdown came, I think.
Second lockdown.
April somewhere it all ended. May 2021, we started our brand. I'm like, okay, let's keep all the shit aside.
Apna time aa gaya.
No, yaar. You'll have to take your time. I think that's what happened with me. இப்போ நான் உட்காந்து வீட்லயே உட்காந்துட்டு ஐயோ ஒண்ணுமே நடக்கல, I'll see for another job. And basically I'm not a job person. I can't work under someone. That's one thing I also understood about my attitude. I'm like, அதெல்லாம் நடக்காது, நம்மளே ஏதாவது வச்சு பண்ணாதான் இது ஆகும். So I pulled a client. We did a very small decor for 5,000. That was our first budget.
Okay.
They're like, 5,000, I want this. I was like, okay.
Outside client or your friends or?
Outside.
Okay.
Randomly.
Random நடக்கவே நடக்காது because
this is a little story. கொஞ்சம் ஒரு இடத்துல actually I stole a number from the previous company where I was working. They had a inquiry. They are very famous, so they had an inquiry. So I stole that number for me. They were asking for something for a very small budget.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'll do it. I told my boss also, something like this inquiry has come. I'm taking this. She said, okay, you can take it, not a problem. She had a little, because I was leaving the company anyway, so both of us didn't give a damn about it.
You already told her that you are going to leave.
Come on, that much business ethics we should have. We should have. Because I am not answerable to everyone, but where I'm working, she should know that I have taken from her. That's only the information. I didn't feel sorry or guilty about it. So that's how we started, and things rolled on. We got 3 events back to back, and we got our first big budget event, which was 80,000, a birthday party. We were like, okay, fine, we can do this. Cut to 3 months, I didn't had any work. I was like, shit, now what? I declared everyone, I'm the event planner, I'm going to do this work, my brand is there, this and that. I thought, okay, we'll get decent work. 1 or 2 events in a month for a new company is good. Cut to 3 months, I didn't have anything. September, October, November. I clearly remember that. I'm like, fuck, what is going on? I think I'll have to go somewhere, ask for work, and again the whole journey has to start. That was like tough time. But again from December we picked up very nicely.
No, and the 3 months like ஒண்ணுமே நடக்கல, but we should not give up.
No, I was promoting everywhere.
Okay.
And again my family was so helpful. They had my whole bio mugged up. My daughter-in-law is an event planner. We do all type of services. We give all type of decor, this and that. So everyone became like a spokesperson of the Events by Priyanka. My father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my co-sister, husband, like my husband's Anna, everyone. We all became like a brand ambassador of the Events by Priyanka. So that's why I always say family has been so supportive. They have been through the journey. Even till now, if someone comes, my mother-in-law will be like, she'll be telling, this is our card. She is not even thinking that, I'm an elder person of the family. Why should I give the visiting card of my daughter-in-law? No, not at all. I'll be the one, you don't do this, I'll do it. Please, you just be the boss here. She'll be like, no, I'll talk to people, I'll promote, not a problem. Okay. So she has the visiting card in her purse all the time. She'll be giving our cards. Have. We have events and all.
But she's not promoting his son, but a daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
That's so great, I think.
They're like very proud, and in my in-law side, I'm the first person to do the business. Everyone has been into job. So for them, the business concept is like, oh, we have a Marwadi girl who's doing a business. So again, that's a different thing. So they're very happy in doing it. After that, I think there was no looking back. Till date, we must have done around 50 for sure successful events. Small scale, big scale. We started with somewhere like 5,000. Then it rolled into 1 lakh. We did a wedding. We picked up 4 weddings last season. So that's was like a big achievement. We were doing into lakhs now. The budget was coming into lakhs. So that's a big achievement.
Finally you have reached.
Yeah. See, hard work and consistency. That's the only formula that works for you.
Actually, business பார்த்தீங்கன்னா like some days we'll be like, okay, நிறைய வரும். We'll be like, okay, we are now going to do. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மைண்ட் செட் வரும்போது suddenly we'll face that issue. ஒன்றும் வராது, ஒன்றும் நடக்காது. So for that kind of people, ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் இப்படி தான் இருக்கும். திடீர்னு நல்லா வரும், திடீர்னு நல்லா வராது அப்படின்னு ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு அட்வைஸ் மாதிரி சொல்றீங்களா? For the one who is going to start the business.
Have you heard about law of attraction?
Yeah.
If you have some people, at that time it was like very much coming into the culture where you read the book, The Secrets. So that has changed many things in many people's life. I think that helped me a lot. Why? Because my mindset has always been that I want to earn. Anyhow, anything comes up, I want to earn. So that has helped me a lot. Like I said, I have seen the dull days also. Even now, I think we finished the whole wedding season by January. Cut to Feb, March, April, I'm not having anything. So again, I'm like, shit. Where to go? But at least somewhere I know that I have a brand, I have a set of customers, that things will roll well.
Yeah.
And now the phase has started.
Wedding season.
Yeah. So next wedding season, we are booked up with some pretty good stuff. So this is what will happen. So when it comes to a business, there has to be a 24 hours commitment. It has to be in your head all the time. Then only things will roll. Again, luck plays a big role, but I think more of it's about hard work. It's like how you nurture a baby, that's how you nurture a business. Consistency adu prati da irukunu. You're talking about it, you're thinking about it, you're meeting people, and somewhere it has to be a touch of, that I am doing this work, I'm out there, you call me, you meet me up for this stuff whenever you're required. So that helps a lot. So the formula, if I would suggest to anyone is, how to say, 24 hours, it has to be the thought. This is my work, this is how I'm going to earn, things will come up. And it will definitely come up.
Yeah, that's true. It's a law of attraction and law of universe, we can
Yeah,
say.
it helps.
And the Shah Rukh Khan dialogue kuda irukku, Om Shanti Om. If you want to say, you can say. Maybe
I'm missing some words, oh God.
picture Ravi.
The picture भी बाकी है नहीं.
Before that, we have that. If
इतनी
you want.
शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की है कि हर जर्रे ने मुझे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश की है. अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात तुम्हें उसे मिलाने में लग जाती है. Something like that. That helps.
Actually,
that has
that is true.
happened to
If
me.
you want something wholeheartedly, definitely that will come to you. Because
I got married to the man after all the problems. Like what possible problems can come. After that we are married. Because that is one thing in my life that I wanted so badly. Like if not him, then no one.
no one.
For both of us. I think few days back also me and Prithvi were discussing this only.
If you didn't get married, what would happen?
No, that thought was not even there.
Okay.
For both of us, it was like, it's you or no one. That's all. So we were so strong, and now it's been 12 years since we know each other and 4 years of marriage. So yeah, that's how it works.
This makes me feel that true love still exists.
See, true love exists with the person and your work also.
Yeah.
You have to literally be crazy about what you're doing.
So what's your definition on love? Definition of love?
Being crazy. I think you are so into love with someone. You can see, I'm thinking about it and I'm blushing. You are just...
After 12 years.
Yeah, it has to be there. It has to be there. The conversation shouldn't end. The blush shouldn't end. That's love.
So what's your love language?
Love language, I think everything. We fight a lot. We love each other a lot. When it comes to work, we are a good team, I'll be like, Prithvi, this is your department, you're going to do this, I'm going to do this. When we are in events, he's into his job and everything. In free time, he comes with my work also. So we are very good as a team, but we can't work on the same department. This is where we fight also. So I'll always like, accounts is your department, creativity is mine, just leave it.
So what it is like to be together? Like we have to be in the same mentality, or it's opposite force attracts?
Both way.
Okay.
Because I have experienced both. There has to be something common to have a conversation at least. If you are talking only south, I'm talking only north, there will be only fights. Because someone has to come to some opinion, no? So it has to be common, but it has to be few things different also, because everyone's background is different. You have arguments with your mother also. Because you're two different people. So that's how
the
it
upbringing
works.
is different.
Yeah. So in love also, I think to have a great companion, you should have both. You should have that mutual respect. If he's saying something, I should be there to listen. Even if I'm not liking it, I don't want to cut him down now and then itself. I'll take some time. I'm like, okay, this is your idea. This is my idea. And sometimes we have very heated up conversations also. No, you're wrong, and this is that. And after some time, who cares? Okay. We are again back together.
Back to love.
Back to love, yes.
Okay. So I think for a good relationship, there must be a good communication.
Yes.
Is it true?
Definitely. See, even if awkward conversations, you should have it. And this you learn through time only. See, starting phase will be you're trying to impress. You don't want to tell your secrets. I think somewhere he was so opened up with me. Like, he used to tell me everything when we were in that best friend phase. That's how we started. There was no idea of love or something when we started talking itself. Like, even if he's going to eat, even if he's going to bathroom, even if he's going to, meet someone also, he'll be pinging me. See, I'm going here and I'll come in sometime. So that type of communication we had. So one person or both of them, if you're so opened up, so casual with each other, the love, it grows till the end of the time. And in today's time, when we see people, they have different mindsets, they get divorced or they get separated. So that is
nowadays
really
they are
tough.
getting divorced very easily,
Very
because
easily.
In South or maybe all over India, but even when I'm seeing a girl, I have to maintain some amount of prestige, or that I can't be open in all the cases,
That will be scared.
because she'll be like, what she'll think of me. தப்பா இருக்குமா சரியா
See, the
இருக்குமா?
more you're honest, a tip for guy I'll tell, in a good way, not in a cheap way. that you're too much into only her talking about her body or only talking about those thoughts. No, you be genuine to them, as if you have found a companion where you can be yourself. Obviously creating an impression is important, but someone should feel comfortable about you and you should be comfortable with them. So once that happens, I think there is no looking back. And it has become a little weird with today's generation. All this, when I come to hear about this Tinder and everything with the left
Speed
swipe
dating.
and right swipe,
it's
I'm like, that's
going,
really weird.
like enormously.
I don't know how it helps people. It doesn't work for me. But
But
it's
before
really
falling
weird.
in love, do we have to do like conversation or
Yes.
something like that?
Yes.
Like this is me and this is you.
See, I
Will
don't know
this
about
work or
love at
something?
first sight. Never happened with me.
Okay.
And I am not like someone who had very exes and fell in love very frequently. No, that has not happened to me. I think I was with someone, then Prithvi, that's all. So for me to have the conversation is very important. I think first person we didn't bond because of that, because he was not opening up much. I was not able to see through that who he is actually. And we dated for 3 years. So that was like a high school love and all. And then after, I think, after 2-3 years, like, no, it's
not going to work.
It's not working. Something is wrong. He's
Why?
trying to pretend or trying to impress me all the time, but I don't want that. You get comfortable with someone. They don't have to pretend or impress you all the time. You should show your that side also, with all your hairs everywhere. You have not maybe
reality.
brushed up also, and you're lazy today. That please fuck off. I don't even want to talk to you. You have that phase also, and you express that phase. Konja kashtamā irukum initially. After that, you know that it's a human. When the bonding starts, it's perfect. It's too good.
We have to be in a real world also in some point of time.
See, I'll tell you, once you get married, that's the hardest shit that hits you.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, நான் நினைச்சிருக்கேன் because when I thought of that marriage phase and all, நம்ம எந்திரிக்கணும், we have to brush together, we have to use the same
It's
bathrooms.
weird. It's weird, I'll tell you. See, we have been knowing each other for 8 years. So, like I said, good morning from going to the toilet and good night and, I'm going to sleep. Everything, every conversation we have. And people say love marriage, it's very easy. At least you know everything about yourself. Bullshit. 1 month you be together. You'll be like cats and dogs and trying to, sometimes kill each other. Oh God, I don't even like you. That phase also comes to you. But you get used to it. I think sometime you should be more submissive. Okay, this is a person, I'm a person, we are going to live together. We should have a balance of it. So some things we do what he likes, some things we do what I want, and we balance out. And something we are out there trying new thing that, we have never done this, let's do. Even if we are shitty on that also, but okay, let's do it. So that's all about companionship.
Yeah.
But today's time, people have become more, I think, pretentious, I can say. அது ஒரு social mediaல நல்லா இருக்கணும், பார்க்கிறதுக்கு நல்லா இருக்கணும், ஆனா உள்ளுக்குள்ள there will be like so much going on. So that's
Only
tough.
for the photos they'll be like together, happy. ஆனா உள்ள போய் பார்த்தா ரொம்ப அடிச்சுக்குவாங்க.
Many. I think it's not with South or North, but today's time has become like that.
So what difference you see between your relationship and the current relationship?
I can say being, someone that you're not.
Exactly. The trusting.
Trust issues, communication issues. Mainly communication issues. You're trying to project yourself something that you're not. Don't do that. That only stays for 6 months. Adukapram, how much will you lie or how much you'll not show? கோவம்னா அது காட்டணும். See, me and my husband, we have that issue that, we both are very short-tempered. And we hate this habit of each other. But after that, we are fine. Okay, that's one moment of anger. After that, we are like, hey, chalna, let's talk, let's sit, let's go for a chai. We have been to midnight railway stations. We have went for tea and everything. Ada poda. We do all that also. So that should be there. Having a face masked up is not going to work. And that people do that. I have seen.
So if you're having a great fight, யார் வந்து காம்ப்ரமைஸ் பண்ணுவா?
Always him. I am not the person who says sorry.
Why
I
every
have
time it's
this-
the boy who is taking the call?
Because they are wrong. 99% guys are wrong. And I'll prove it to you.
No, I can't.
See, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I tell them that do this. He'll be like, no, I wanted to do in this way or aprama paathukalam idu adu. Later on, the thing happens what I say. And this happens to every woman. And then the guy will be like, yeah, you were right. or if I put up a fight, I'll tell him, this is what you have done, and he's like, na stress le irundha idu. After that he'll realize, like, it's my fault actually, I'm sorry. I'm like, you have to come up with the sorry.
The boys are generally be lazy.
You are also like that?
No, every boys, I'm top of it.
Wow, very good. Why what is the
I
thing
don't know.
with you guys?
No, I will be thinking like, why should we want to do? நம்ம நல்லா தானே இருக்கோம், இது எதுக்கு பண்ண எக்ஸ்ட்ரா?
This difference I have seen, it's not, boys will see in the big picture. அவ்வளவுதான். We girls, we are too much into detailing in everything, be it finance, be it food, be it emotional, be it your anger, happiness, or any emotion. We will see the small things, and you guys see only the big picture.
Big picture, yeah.
So that difference is always there. But like I said, women are always right. You follow this in your life and you'll be the happiest person. You get into a relationship, you'll agree that.
So okay, now I'm agreeing because you are my inspiration. Okay.
Really, that's true. Imagine your mom saying something and you don't follow it, you get into the shit, you get into the problem.
Yeah.
And then you always think Mama was right. Or your mom will tell, na sonna illa.
Every day I'll be facing the same issue. I'll be thinking like, okay, I have come into a position where I'm doing a business. I know all the stuff. But at the end of the day, she'll prove me that you are totally wrong.
See, even your father must be struggling with the decision where a lady, either his mom or his wife or his daughter, they are the one who will suggest him, do in this way. And that works.
Definitely, even I agree. But even I want to come to that position where I should be doing all my stuff on my own.
You can't do. It's not about being male or female. Okay. You always need someone. Consistently, you always need someone. It can be your guys. It can be your girls. Because nowadays, I think it's a very good time where girls and boys are bonding so nicely. You have your best buds who are like, either a girl or a boy. And it comes only when there are two people. They'll argue, but they'll come out with some solution. நானே டிபெண்டா எல்லாமே பண்ணணும், என்னைக்குமே அது நடக்காது.
ஒரு பேக்கப் பண்றதுக்கு ஒரு பர்சன் வேணும்.
You always need. See, I'll tell you, you need a brand. You are there doing your photography and everything. நீ ஒரு ஆள் பண்ண முடியுமா? Same as with the life. You always need a companion. That can be your mother, sister, your girlfriend, or your guy friends, anyone, even some stranger. Someone you're just meeting and you have a chat and you meet very occasionally. They are not in your friend circle, family circle, but they matter a lot to you. Their advice, their experience may help you. So you always need someone. That's the formula.
Especially a boy need a girl and a girl need a boy. I think
that helps with the
because of the opposite thoughts,
perception,
opinions and ideas. Okay, now we'll come back to business one.
Yes.
So a girl in business, what's your perception?
Tough. Because I have seen the difference, how when a male stands and how people are talking to them, and when a girl is there, how they talk to them. It's changing a lot nowadays. It's changing a lot. But one event I remember in our initial days. So when we were talking and everything was done, work was going on, and when there was a time that client was supposed to pay us, and he gave the cash to my husband. I was the one 2 days who took the time, who did all the work, who got the setup done. Prithv came later. He said, okay, I'll help you later. I'll finish my work and come. Client gave the money to the guy, my husband. I felt very bad. I'm like, dude, I am the one who's here, who's standing, who are doing the things. It's my business, it's my brand, the events by Priyanka. So there you see the difference when, when a male is standing, even with the vendors, with their mindset. Ma'am, பண்ணிட்டு கொஞ்சம் நார்மலா தான் பேசுவாங்க. So sometimes I use as an advantage to get my husband to my work so that they'll talk properly and get things done. And when they see a girl, they'll be like, panikla, okay, ma'am dana, and the mari konja airo. So that difference is there. But I think I didn't see any tough time because of that. It's very small thing that has happened. Other than that, my journey when it comes to clients, when it comes to vendors or anyone, that has been good. I have not been treated like that, she's a girl, you're supposed to see or getting treated in a way. And mari innu nadakala. So yeah, I think till now it's all going good.
Okay, so one positive side of being a girl in business.
You can get things done. I little bit use that because sometimes, they don't listen. So you're supposed to be little extra sweet and use your feminine side to that, பண்ணுங்க ப்ளீஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
They can't say no.
They can't say no to a
பொண்ணு
girl.
சொல்லிட்டாங்க எப்படி நம்ம நோ சொல்றோம்?
ஆமா, they are trying to impress you also sometimes.
Yeah.
That has happened with me. I think someone I hired and they are like, ma'am நீங்க சொல்றீங்கன்னா நான் வரோம், ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. I was like, okay, அந்த மாதிரி ஆளுங்க இருக்காங்களா? நீங்க சொல்றீங்கன்னா நாங்க வரோம். So that is different. Even Prithviraj has told me that sometimes that நீ பேசுனா they will listen.
Yeah, even
guys
I
listen to girls.
அவர் சொல்லும்போது because I was the one you hired to look after that event in Prozone, but we all are in conference and
oh god, that was
அது வந்து ஒரு worst event ever.
Yes.
அப்போ வந்து we all three are in conference and அவர் சொன்னார், பிருத்திவிராஜ் சொன்னாரு லைக் இல்ல நான் பேசினா சரிப்பட்டு வராது, விஷ்ணு பேசினாலும் சரிப்பட்டு வராது,
நீ
just go and talk. அதே மாதிரி நான் ஃபோன் கொடுத்தேன், நீங்க சொன்னீங்க இல்ல ப்ளீஸ் அண்ணா பண்ணுங்க. அவங்க they were like okay, சரி இவங்க சொல்லிட்டாங்க இவங்களுக்காக கொஞ்சம் கன்சிடர் பண்ணுவோம். நான் சொன்னேன் நான் இவ்வளவு நேரம் கத்துறேன் கெஞ்சுறேன்.
That happens. See, how to say it, you can say it as respect and sometimes a guy's mindset. ஒரு பொண்ணு வந்தானே நம்ம தான் கொஞ்சம் ஹேண்ட்ஸமா இருக்கும், நம்ம கொஞ்சம் இம்ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணலாம், you are being sweet, you are trying to create an impression, அதெல்லாம் நடக்கும். I have come through men who flirt also. I have seen that, then I make my distance. நான் எவ்வளவு நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணணும் அதை யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு then we'll have to make it. See, I can't stop my work just because someone is making feel me in a certain way. அந்த வேலை அப்போ நடக்கணும், அதுக்கப்புறம் I'll make a distance. சரி இது நமக்கு வேணாம், I feel uncomfortable, I can't work. At least some people are like, okay, let's get it done, go through this. I can't do that. This has happened on when guests are also hitting on you, and that is like the worst thing. You will have to sit there, face that idiot and still get your work done, or you have to do your work. Few instances has happened, but not in like very traumatizing way, but okay, adu namakke adu ariv vandrum, where to get the work done and where to have a distance. That works for me, not a problem.
But actually what I feel is for impressing a girl you have to be genuine. The flirty type in the work at aga nanikiren for many cases.
So it depends on healthy flirting is good.
Okay,
complimenting about how they look, how they talk is different. Commenting about their body parts doesn't work. ஒல்லி ஆயிட்டீங்க, குண்டா ஆயிட்டீங்க, டாப் கொஞ்சம் ஷார்ட்டா இல்ல, no, never do that. It doesn't, a girl will never give a damn about what you're thinking. She dresses up for herself to make other girls jealous. Or to see that okay, she's wearing this, I want to wear this. To be very honest, I am all dressed up today because I want to look good. It's not for I'm trying to impress someone and show my hair like this, I'm a beautiful girl. No. So always try to flirt in a very genuine way. அது கண்டிப்பா நடக்கும். When there are like opposite sex, you are trying to create an energy, a vibe, you like someone, it's a good way to impress. You're talking about someone that I like to spend time with you. Sometimes it's become very, how to say, very direct. So sometimes you're like கொஞ்ச நேரம் இரு, உன் கூட இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கு. So that way of flirting is good. It creates a very jitter and butterflies in you. அது பண்ணலாம். That okay, that, and it happens in profession also, and if you're sitting with a group of friends also. But when you're staring somewhere and you're talking and making a girl uncomfortable, never do that. Never do that.
But
That never helps.
That this message would convey that this is my intention on maybe something like that.
It's the projection of what they show on the big screen and in content nowadays. இப்படி பண்ணா பொண்ணு இம்ப்ரெஸ் ஆவாங்க. No, never. It can never happen. And especially if a girl who knows what she's looking for in a man, அவங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பா இது செட் ஆகாது. You talk about her, how beautiful she is when she's dressed in a certain way and when she's all that junky and homey look also. So that all works. You can be very simple, then why to put an extra effort to flirt? தேவையில்லாம அந்த எனர்ஜி நீ இப்படி நீ அப்படி அதெல்லாம் தேவையில்லை. Just take it in a casual,
So actually இது வந்து ஒரு பக்கா business conversation-ஆ இருக்கும்னு நினைச்சேன்.
I think you're too much switching the topics.
I started this but by speaking to you, but I want to bring a segment called know about girls and learn from girls. So எனக்கே தெரியாது பிகாஸ் என் அம்மா சொல்லுவாங்க, ஒரு பொண்ணு வந்து மேபி எங்கள் அம்மா முன்னாடி ஏதோ பேசினாலும் this is what our actual intention is. நீ வந்து லூஸ் மாதிரி தலையாட்டிட்டு போயிட்டு இருக்க. மேபி
girls do that
பிகாஸ் நாட் இன் அ ராங் வே. அவங்க தண்ணி கேட்டிருப்பாங்க, நான் காஃபி கொடுத்துருப்பேன், அது கூட தப்புன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ தட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் திங் ஹேப்பன்ஸ். ஏன்னா பையனுக்கு ஒரு பொண்ணு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணவே முடியாது, மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த பாய்ஸ்.
True.
Because
I accept on that. Me being a girl, I accept on that.
So just give me some insight about what is girl, who is girl.
See, first thing we'll talk about your content. You make it into two. You make
Yeah.
the business segment different and the love segment different.
Yeah.
So you can put up 2 videos. That one thing we will
Okay,
do.
done.
See, when it comes to a girl, you know, the feeling and the expression or the communication are 3 different things that is going on. Why? I'll tell you. I'm feeling sad. I want someone to notice me. That is one thing. But I don't want any questions to be asked. Enna achu? அது கேட்கவே கூடாது. You need some time to process. That happens with every girl, you know. கொஞ்ச நேரம் என்னை விட்டுருங்க. I'll come to the space where I can talk. But don't leave too much time also. If you're leaving me alone for 10 minutes, it's a different thing. If you're not asking me for the whole day that what happened to you, I'll kill you after that. I'll do that. I'm like, why didn't you ask me that what is going on with me? So we have 3 faces, 4 faces, 10 faces also sometimes.
Girls are like book of mystery.
Yeah. But you need to figure out, and that happens with time, you know, and it happens with guys also. I have seen boys who are very scared to express. They want to keep that, you know, macho thing. நாங்க எல்லாமே ஹேண்டில் பண்ணிடுவோம். When a girl's asked or tell them that, you know, I'm there for you, you can talk to me about it, அப்போதான் எல்லாம் வெளியில வரும். இது நடக்குது, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I want, this is not happening, and you know, I want someone to ask me how about me or my life. So it depends on the person, you know. Girls are little more on that, yes, and sometimes I have seen some girls who take the opportunity of misusing being a girl.
Yeah.
That is a very different thing. I have seen those type of girls also. I have seen the genuine girls also. So that happens with boys also. There are some genuine guys and there are some guys who see girls as a material or anything as an opportunity. They use it and they just leave it. Be it with their friends, be it with on their family, be it with girls. So that depends on human to human. But there are some things that you can never understand about a girl. That I accept it. Even we are not able to understand sometimes. And it's personally with the hormones in the body also. Yeah. You have those days when you're not feeling good about anything, not even about yourself. You're like, shit, why am I here? And some days you just feel like the queen. You're like, yeah, I'm the best. I don't give a fuck about anyone, what is going on. So that becomes very difficult when we are trying to project on a different human. Neenga confuse ஆயிடுவீங்க, என்னடா நடக்குது இது.
And someday a girl will be like, okay, super soft, calm and happy. And some other day நம்ம போய் அதே மென்டாலிட்டி தான் இருப்பாங்க, அப்ரோச் பண்ணா they will be like, hey, யாரா நீ போடா.
Happens. Like I said, see, scientifically also it's proven that a woman's hormones plays a very tough role on her. The emotional breakdowns, the need of being validated, that you know, I'm doing something, am I doing it right? I'm wearing something, am I looking good? ஏன்னா நம்ம அந்த மாதிரி சொசைட்டில இருந்து நம்ம வந்திருக்கோம். டுடேஸ் ஜென்ரேஷன் இஸ் வெரி கூல் அண்ட் சில் அபவுட் இட்.
நோ ஆக்சுவலி இட்ஸ் நாட் அபவுட் ஏஜ். இப்போ நான் பார்த்துருக்கேன்னா ஒரு 20s பார்த்தாலும் ஒரு 40s பார்த்தாலும் a girl will be behaving in the same way. They need someone to pamper.
Definitely. See, because why in our society girls are seen the soft one.
Yeah.
Her father will pamper a lot. The boyfriend, the husband, the brothers, everyone. You look around, a girl is seen in a very soft way, the someone to be protected, to be taken care of. அந்த பொண்ணே உங்க வீட்டு வேலை பாப்பா, வெயிட் எல்லாம் தூக்குவா, அது வேற விஷயம். அப்போ ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்றதுக்கு யாருமே இல்லை. ஸோ ஷீ ஆல்வேஸ் சீஸ் இன் அ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் வே. சரி, அங்கே நமக்கு ரெஸ்பெக்ட் கிடைக்கல, பட் இன் அ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் வே இஃப் இட் இஸ் ஹேப்பனிங், வை நாட் டு யூஸ் இட்? ஸோ இட் டிபெண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் வாட் இஸ் த அப்ரிங்கிங், ஃப்ரம் வேர் தே கம் ஃப்ரம். இப்போ இந்த காலத்தில் இட் ஹஸ் பிகம் வெரி டிஃப்ரெண்ட். யூனோ, கேர்ள்ஸ் ஆர் மோர் இண்டிபெண்டன்ட் இன் எவ்ரி திங். When it comes to relationship, when it comes to your opening about your sexuality also. Being a lesbian was not a thing, but now it is. Yeah. So girls, they have become like, you know, you don't even need a man sometimes. If you're tilting there. And financially you're strong, you're open, you can wear whatever you want, you don't give a shit about what people say, you can drink, you can smoke.
Party.
So now it has become a very different thing. And the validation வேணும், ஆனா அவ்வளவா இல்லை.
But இது ஒரு healthy thing தான் இல்லை? Do you think is it bad or?
See, I will talk on a human basis, not for girls or boys.
Okay.
Drinking, smoking is not good for anyone.
That's true.
Jumping into one relation to another, just like changing clothes, is not good for anyone. And regarding other culture, I think it's all about your emotions, how you feel about a person.
Because nowadays what is happening is relationship is becoming so, you know, in a shorter period. இப்போ ஒருத்தங்க லவ் பண்ணுவாங்க, கொஞ்ச நாள் கழிச்சு மாறிடுவாங்க. So when we are in the teenage it's easy. ஆனா ஒரு like 30sல தாண்டும் போது
that has become like a habit then.
Yeah.
If you're still doing in your 30s, which means you don't have a stability. அது உங்களுக்கு ஹேபிட் ஆகி போச்சு. ஒரு ஆள் கூட இருக்க முடியாது, எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கணும். See, 20s is all about experimenting when it comes to your work, when it comes to your your personality, and when it comes to your relationship also. ஆனா கொஞ்சம் டைம் கொடுக்கணும். Same when it comes to your business, your personality and your love life also. Time கொடுக்காம you don't want to get uncomfortable. இது நல்லாவே இல்லை, he's getting angry on me, or she's demanding too much, or we are not able to have that type of conversation when it comes, which is very deep, which is very dark also sometimes. எனக்கு இது பிடிக்கல, அந்த ஆள் பிடிக்கல, எனக்கு இந்த மைண்ட் செட் இருக்கு. You don't want to get into that gray zone, what we say these days. Then obviously you can't be with anyone. It will get shorter.
Yeah.
Many people do with their businesses also. ஒரு business செட் ஆகல, அடுத்துக்கு போயிடுவாங்க. இது செட் ஆகல, நெக்ஸ்ட்க்கு போயிடுவாங்க. Why is that happening? டைம் கொடுக்கணும். It's all about how much you are there in that thing.
Giving time to make it work.
It works for materialistic things also and for humans also.
Actually in the jumping போயிட்டு இருந்தாலும் will be in the starting phase. If you, in a relationship there is some beautiful times together. ஒரு 6 monthsல இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு beautiful period இருக்கும். After 6 months ஒரு understanding period இருக்கும். After ஒரு 1 year கழிச்சு ஒரு கேரிங், ஒரு பாண்டிங், ஒரு ஃபேமிலி ஃபீலிங் இருக்கும். நம்ம இதெல்லாம் டைம் கொடுக்காம லைக் 1 month தான் மாறிட்டு இருந்தோம்னா நம்ம எதுவுமே லைஃப்ல எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. The first and the last stage of இது மட்டும் தான் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணுவோம் நான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
See, where I come from a very small town first of all.
Okay.
So that was where we were not very exposed to how the city life is. First thing, having a mobile was a big thing. I got my first mobile, I think at the age of, after my graduation, 25 or 26 something. Appoda I got a personal phone itself. Now imagine here 16-year-old itself, 14-year-old itself is having a phone.
Newborn baby is having a phone.
So that has changed a lot. At that time you were focusing on humans more, not on the content or digital what you're having in your hand. So that helped a lot to understand the human nature. I think this is what I feel from my life experience. I don't know how it works for in today's time or in a city life. And especially people don't give that much time. That இது கொஞ்சம் பார்க்கலாம், அந்த அளவுக்கு போவே மாட்டாங்க. You get one argument, one discomfort, one gap, you're not giving time to me or I'm not there for you. அந்த சாரி சொல்லாம பேட்ச் அப் பண்றது விட கிளம்பலாம் போலாம், that's how they feel. So that becomes a very difficult time.
The patience இல்ல,
வேணும், கண்டிப்பா வேணும்.
இல்ல இப்ப இருக்க ஜெனரேஷனுக்கு யாருக்குமே அந்த பேஷன்ஸ் இல்ல, அதான் most
definitely வேணும். And anyone can be submissive, no, it's not should be expected from a girl. Even the guy can do, be a little bit more down, give the space, give the time, try to understand this one. Even if there are anger issues, financial issues also, give some time. அது எப்பவுமே that works a lot, especially from my life experience I can say. You give some time, you be patient and things will fall on place. அது கண்டிப்பா நடக்கும்.
So how you fell in love?
See, how I said Facebook chatting and all.
Actually என்னன்னா,
why that feeling?
Now you are being matured or இதே மென்டாலிட்டி தான் நீங்க ஒரு டீனேஜ் கேர்லா இருக்கும்போது இருந்துச்சா?
See, how it all started was a very weird thing. There was a kick for me that I met someone online who is not from my place. So I can tell him anything. He'll not judge me. He will not even know how I look like. So there was no fear. Na eppadi irukken? Am I looking good or something like that?
It's only the face or the profile photo in the Facebook.
I came to know this is Prithviraj Jayaprakash, who was my classmate. I saw his one photo and that's all. We didn't used to do video calls also. I think we were friends for 8 years and last 1 year I think we have done the most video calls itself. So before that it was only an idea that some person is talking to me. Like how this online dating thing happens, that also same way it happens to us. But we were so genuine to each other. And plus I think where I came from, my teenage went where I was like, my body was changing, I was becoming fat. At that time when a girl or any teenage person who needs an attention from other people, you don't get that. And suddenly there's a guy where you can talk anything to. So that helped a lot for me to get in close with, and that's how I fell in love, because I know someone, he'll not judge me or he'll not at least tell me, don't do this. He has never told me this. இது பண்ணணும், நீ பண்ணு, I'm there with you. Even if I fall down, even if I fly high, he'll be there with me.
To support you.
That confidence, I think, made me to fall in love with him. Looks comes very later. Once you cross the age of 26, 27, if you're reaching, no, looks doesn't even matter. And someone, it's only behind a screen, he can send me 5 fake photos of how handsome he's looking, and we can continue the chat. This is happening in today's time. But we were so genuine and true to each other. And once we made a thing, I used to hide from my family and do video calls. So at that time we came to know, okay, this is the real, he's looking, I am looking like this. I'll be in my pajama t-shirts, he'll be in his shorts and like that. So that comfort level, it helped us a lot to bond with love.